Hey, property man. Hey, Props, stop painting. Do you mind sit right down, will you? Here, sit there. Here's a cigar. There you are. Now, let me light it for you. Put your feet right up here. Get yourself comfortable. I'm going to sing you a few songs. I love these songs, and I think you'll love them, too. And by the way, I want you to know that's a very good cigar. Okay, Grizzly Bear, Charlie. Out in San Francisco, where the weather's fair, they got a dance out there that's called the Grizzly Bear. All your other loving dances don't compare. Kind of spoony and a little less than croony talk about the bears that Teddy Roosevelt shot. They don't compare with what San Francisco's got. Come on, honey-do, and I'll show you the dance called the Grizzly. Hold it, hold it, hold it. That song is too great to finish. You know, when that song was popular, I was 18 years old. And I did a ballroom dancing act, the Waltzing O'Connors. My name was O'Connor. And I used to change my name every week. I could never get a job with the same name twice. I loved show business. I used to walk around with makeup on my collar. I wanted the whole world to know I was an actor. One day things got so tough I had to wear a clean shirt. I couldn't afford makeup. Anyway, my name was O'Connor, and I was sitting in Farley Marcus's office. He was sort of a small-time booking agent, trying to get a job. And the theater manager walked in. He said, "Where could I find Joe Healy?" I says, "I'm Joe Healy." I had so many names, I thought I was. And he gave me a contract to play the Myrtle Theater in Brooklyn for $15 for 3 days. On the contract that said monologist. I figured, how could I be bad for $15? So I went out and I stole Jim Thornton's act, who was a monologist, and a great one. But the trouble was, Jim Thornton was 65 years old and I was 18, so his material didn't exactly fit me. Well, I walked out on the stage at the Myrtle Theater. My opening line was, "Love is like the mumps, the only hour when you get it, the harder it goes with you. When you first fall in love, you're full of blunders like a cactus is full of prickles." And I looked off stage and the manager was doing this. Well, I figured I'm out here, I might as well do my act. I looked out at the audience and they were doing this. Well, there were more of them than there were of him, so I walked off stage. As I passed the manager, he wiped the makeup off my collar, stuck my pictures under my arm and said, "Out." That's how they closed you in those days. They'd give you back your pictures. Until I met Gracie, I had my pictures stuck under my arm so often that for years I walked around like this. Anyway, I loved doing a single act. So I came back to that same theater 9 months later. My name was Willie Sachs. And I was rehearsing my opening song Monday morning. It was, if you'll notice on the program where he mentions all the acts, you take a look at number 2, you see the name of Sachs. It doesn't say company or anything like that. It simply says assisted by his little head. Oh, anyway, I sang about 30 or 40 choruses that I stole from Gallagher and Shin. And I was in the middle of my rehearsal when the manager walked down the stage and he says, "Hey, Sachs, aren't you the Joe Healy that was here 9 months ago who said love is like the mumps, the only hour when you get it, the harder it goes with you. You first fall in love, you're full of blunders like cactus full of prickles." I said, "Yes, sir." Again, he wiped the makeup off my collar, stuck my pictures on my arm and said, "Out." I don't want to brag, but I'm the only actor in show business who was ever closed before he opened. Anyway, here's the chorus. Cuddle close to your baby. Snap your shoulders to the ceiling. Lordy, lordy, what a feeling. Hug up close to your lady. Close your eyes and do some napping. Something nice is going to happen. Hug up close to your baby. Swing her everywhere. Show you down the boat just how to go to Buffalo. Oh, doing the Grizzly Bear. Isn't that a good song? I love these songs. I love verses. I'm a verse man. Sinatra needs choruses. Here's a cute verse. My kid brother, he's a lazy kid. One day's work is all the work he did. Wrote a song entirely wrong. Up in Yonkers, it's going strong. George M. Cohen and the other gang heard my brother when the song he sang. He said that it cannot miss. It's bound to be a hit. How could it miss? How could it miss? When the chorus goes like this. Oh, wait. When that was one of my hits. My name was Jimmy Glide. I did an act then called Goldie Fields and Glide. Goldie's right name was Jaime Goldberg. I found him in the laundry. Used to sing while he'd iron shirts. Sang a little bit like Anna Marie Alberghetti. But the trouble was he couldn't sing without ironing. So on the stage when he'd sing, his motions would go something like this. From time to time in every climb, blessings come from above. And then he turned the iron when he got to his sleeve. Well, we were not a very attractive trio. Goldie would sing like he was ironing, and I'd sing like I'm still holding the pictures under my arm. Anyway, we were booked for 3 days, you guessed it, the Myrtle Theater in Brooklyn. Monday morning, we were rehearsing our act. I was in the middle of, oh, heart of my heart, I love you, when the manager walked down the stage, and he said, Day Glide. Aren't you the Willie Sachs? He said, if you'll notice on the program, it mentions all the acts, you take a look at number 2, see the name of Sachs. He used to be Joe Healy, who said, love is like the months, the only hour when you get it, the harder it goes, when you first fall in love, you're full of blunders like cats full of pregnant. I never answered him. I just wiped the makeup off my collar, stuck my pictures under my arm and left. Goldie went back to the laundry. Fields went into the insurance business, and I turned out to be Williams and Brown and Williams, singers, dancers, and roller skaters. Anyway, here's the chorus. Lily, lily of the valley. Lily, lily, let's be pally. You're the sweetest little flower of the lot. Oh, be my lily, and I'll be all forget-me-not. Here's a song. Here's a song I sang with the Pee Wee Quartet. Red Rose Rag. Down in the garden where the red roses grow. Oh my, I want to go. Pluck me like a flower, cuddle me an hour. Lovey, let me learn that red rose rag. Red leaves are falling in the rosy romance. Bees hum, come now's your chance. Don't go hunting possums, mingle with the blossoms in their flowery bowery dance. Oh honeymoon, shine on in June. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Anyway, after 40 or 50 more names, 7 years later, I met Gracie. And we were a hit right away. And my ambition was to play the Myrtle Theater in Brooklyn and prove to that manager I could finish one performance without changing my name. And we booked it. We got there, and there it was up in lights. George Burns and Gracie Allen. The trouble was, it wasn't the Myrtle Theater anymore. The manager heard I was coming, and he changed it to the Jefferson. Well, here's the chorus. Pick a pinky petal for your papa's pride. Beg your burning buzz, hold it. Hey, Charlie. Bobby, what are you doing here?
Mr. Benny just started to play his violin.
Oh?
I'm only kidding. I wanted to say thank you very much for having me on the show again.
And don't forget, we're playing Vegas next month together. Watch your throat.
I shall.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night, Bobby. Pick a pinky petal for your papa's pride.
George.
Yes, Polly.
George, I just wanted to tell you how much fun the show was.
Thank you, Polly. And Gracie and I always watch you on To Tell the Truth, and you're the best.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. Pick a pinky petal for your papa's pride.
Thank you, George, for a wonderful evening. I really enjoyed myself.
Thank you, Betty, and give my best to Harry.
My love to Gracie.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Good night. Pick a pinky petal for your papa's pride.
Night.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night. Oh, pick a pinky petal for your papa's pride. Take a burning blossom for your blushing bride. Pull me with full wiggle wide. Charlie. He left. Come on, let's get on music.
Meet Jack Taylor, lady